Greetings and salutations, welcome back to the tune-up. So much has happened to me, and I just was not able to just deliver on anything. So I apologize that this is so late. But here we go. Never Shout, Never Recycled Youth Volume 1. This was sent to me forever ago, so I won't go into too much spiel. Never heard of this group, but like I always say, open heart, open ears, open mind. So let's see what we're getting. This is another suggestion. Long time overdue suggestion, so I hope you enjoy. Only 9 songs, so not too long, but here we go. Never Shout Never, Recycled Youth. Let's go. Number 1 on the bright side. Okay. Okay, high note. First track's pretty cool. We got this kind of dark folksy thing going on. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Mumford & Sons before, you know, all the other stuff they put out. I like how off it is. And I don't mean like offbeat or anything, but I like how this is nothing that I've ever heard. This is kind of like what I got from some of the earlier suggestions before it just became, you know, Panic and Fall Out Boy. But I like how off-kilter it is. I like how non-conventional and non-traditional it is. Like, this is very weird. I would never expect to hear this anywhere. But, you know, this is the type of music you have to search out. So I kind of like that quality that it has. So I'm hoping that continues. Number 2, Sacrilegious. I'm hoping I'm not reading too much into it like I did with the In the Aeroplane Over the Sea record. Again, I'm trying to be better with religion and music because a lot of people said that I read too much into what was happening with the whole Jesus I Love You thing on the Aeroplane Over the Sea record. So I don't know if he was proclaiming his faith or, you know, denouncing it since the song is called Sacrilegious. I don't know. But again, I really just those type of songs really miss me. Like, there's maybe 3 songs that are gospel related or faith related that I actually do enjoy, but that's the hardest bargain for me to get behind. Like, if that's the product you're selling, that's the hardest thing to get me to give you my money for. So if the song is about religion or it's about faith or anything like that, it's really hard for me to get behind those type of songs. I'm trying to be better about it. So with that song, not really my favorite, but he sounded great. His tone is very beautiful. It's very strong and controlled. So hey, hopefully the rest of the record picks up. Number 3, Love Is Our Weapon.
We got a hard day coming if we can't work out all the pissy little problems that we're fighting about. I never get involved with politics.
That's gorgeous. Wow. Alright, I kind of had like a protest type of feel, kind of a let's get together and feel alright type of vibe. It felt like one of those feel-good tracks to kind of get everybody to be all lovey-dovey, which is, you know, the hope for a lot of people. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but I like the attempt. I like the attempt to get people to want to be all about love and peace. You know, that's what we should be about. We're not, but we should. Number 4, Black Hole, parentheses, Liar Liar.
Let's see, I wrote it all
taking it to the ranch with this one, I see.
Everybody's talking about how you're not the girl that you say you are. Crashing down right before my eyes, I see you.
Took us to the country with that one. It reminds me of this song by Sting. I believe it's I'm So Happy That I Can't Stop Crying. Because it has that same guitar and it has that same country feel to it. If I'm not mistaken, that is the song. I would definitely say check that out. Because that's an instance of the fusion that I like. And, you know, I didn't really care for it this time around, but it wasn't unpleasant. It wasn't unpleasant to listen to. There was a lot of character to it, and that's the thing. It didn't feel like it was gonna be a Rascal Flatts track. It didn't feel like it was gonna be the Dixie Chicks or Toby Keith or anything. But it did very much feel like a country track on a very acoustic alternative album, which is dope. I like how individual and how original this project sounds. Like I said at the top of the video, this sounds like nothing I've ever heard before. So, I mean, I didn't really care for that song too much, but I did love the vocal inflection. I mean, I'm already just assuming that the vocals are going to be the highlight of the whole thing for me. So that's not an issue at all. But, you know, y'all know, like, it's just production with me. A lot of people feel like I have a basic taste, which is fine, you know. I never get tired of seeing those comments. But I did like... I liked how calming the song was. It definitely was a little more easy on the ears, especially with the help of the country-like guitar, than Sacrilegious was. So, not my favorite song, but it wasn't a bad listen. Number 5, Robot.
I have no fear.
Oh, I like this one.
Emotion and I shed.
The strings. I say it all the time. Strings always win.
I'm like a virus. I ain't no doctor, but I know you're sick. Sick of the bullshit and the state.
This arrangement is amazing. I would say that's the best one I've heard so far. Definitely liked the very romantic tone of it. Definitely felt like the most heartfelt song so far, for me at least. Beautifully written, beautifully performed. Those strings were beautiful. Loved all of the different arrangements in the whole composition. Really, really beautiful track. Well done. Number 6, Here Goes Nothing. Hey.
Nothing I'll say. Watch the show. Watch the show. I don't breathe the way I used to. The way I was.
By far the favorite. This is dope. Now this one, you know, I've been really praising the individuality of the whole album the whole time, and I'm not even taking a dig at it with what it reminded me of just now. One of my favorite Coldplay songs off of Ghost Stories was Ink, and I really, really loved how warm and how light that song was. It was really, really such a beautiful song, and I love the little guitar that, you know, carries the melody, and Chris Martin's voice is incredible. But I loved how much this song reminded me of that song, and I think it made me fall in love with it a little more. Robot was already gorgeous, but I really love just how upbeat this one is. It feels like this is a much happier song. You know, I'm definitely gonna have to look into the lyrics because, you know, people still hate me for that, but it's all good. It's all good. Coming up on the last bit of tracks, number 7, Sweet Perfection. We back with the country. Okay.
Make her mine. Someone took her for a walk. Damn, that girl could talk. Just
It's not bad at all.
just stand aside that I love
Okay. Some harmonica action. I see you.
and lost. But dear, I'm found.
Again, not really my cup of tea. However, I think that one's much more enjoyable than Black Hole. Love the harmonica. It really felt like I was in a saloon. People just going howdy partner left and right. But I love the happy tone of it. Love the storytelling. Good track. I'm not even fronting. Good track. Again, not something I would seek out to listen to, but it was an enjoyable listen. Number 8, Trance Like Getaway. Okay.
Town and find a quiet place to be. A place where dreams do trance like it away. It don't have to be a place to stay. Just a simplistic trance like it away. Today's turn into weeks, turn into months, turn into years, too far away. Just a simplistic trance like it away.
Like I said, the individuality, I think, and I really hope I'm not being redundant, but I really love how much of an identity this guy has. I'm kind of assuming it's just one person now instead of a band, but I really do, I really do like how there's nothing else that you can really compare this to. Like, there's nothing, nobody else could really pull this style off. I'm really just enjoying how different this is. Like I said, there's no way to classify this. There's nothing to compare this to. So it kind of just stands in a league of its own, which is dope. And it's dope to hear that in artists. And lastly, number 9, Lost at Sea.
Father, my sisters, my brother, my friends, and my foes, in all my past sorrows to the sea. We're headed to nowhere, but nowhere if I'm lost at sea. Tell my mother, my father, my sisters, my brother, my friends. I just had to run away. If I'm lost at sea, tell my mother, my father, my sisters, my brother, my friends, and my
That's really pretty. That's really gorgeous. Wow. All right. Okay, Livvy. Like I said, I'm sorry that this took forever, but it's a really interesting listen. I'm glad I did it.